The badass men's badass tag titles on the line as the World's End, better known to most as Bane and Doomsday, which probably one of the most dangerous teams we've ever had come down the pike, will challenge the current reigning badass tag champions, the Horror Connection, in their very, very long rivalry. And this one here has special stipulations as if the World's End cannot beat and defeat the Horror Connection in this match, they will in fact never get another opportunity at the badass tag titles as long as the Horror Connection is holding them. And what are your thoughts on this, Miss Page? Done.
Well, that's definitely some motivation for the World's End. Let's see if they can manage to do it.
Yeah, and this is, of course, there's no rules here. Of course, it's a badass tag title match, so, you know, the good luck to...
Both of these teams are just known for being dominant and violent.
And dangerous. Like I said, I myself have never stepped in the ring with my good friends, the Horror Connection, but I don't think I'd want to. And I've never actually had the opportunity to challenge Bane or Doomsday because we just haven't been able to cross paths at any point in our careers. But as they are go tag team guys, and I am for a bunch of everything, as we have entrances here as the World's End comes to the ring first, as they are challenging the champions, which I don't care how everyone else does in the world, but on Dream Masters, the champion always comes out last, because that is the proper, respectful way to do it, as World's End's feeling pretty good about themselves, pretty confident, you'd say?
I would say so.
I mean, they do have the skill set, they have the power and the strength and the ability to be the BA champions, as they have been champions in the past. As Doomsday slithers into the ring, and Bane does his thing, and yep, they're feeling pretty good about themselves anyway. Pretty confident is the World's End. This is their final shot at the World's End, at the Horror Connection, which well, Jason and Mike Myers is defending the titles tonight, as Freddie has other things planned for tonight. What do you think goes into the... You're a tag team person, so if you were a tag team, I mean, what would your implications be in this type of environment?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. I don't know how either team prepares for this, because both teams are completely unpredictable. You never know what you're going to see from them. So it's definitely got to be a challenge for each team to prepare for a match like that.
That's true. That's very true.
And then, of course, you know, you add in the Extreme Rules element and everything, and that just makes it even more unpredictable.
Yeah, if I see, all I know is if I wasn't good friends with Jason and Freddie and stuff like that, as long as I have been, I probably want to be the guy in the ring right now with them walking towards me with sledgehammers in their hand.
Yeah.
I don't think they would hold the hammers unless they were planning on actually using them, which, all honesty, knowing Mike, Jay, and Fred like I do, I don't think they mind using anything. And the World's End, of course, are just as dangerous, and they have no problem using a human to throw at them, so...
Absolutely.
They will This will not be for the faint of heart here in the Hard Rock Cafe for the BA Tag Team Champions, as the champions are focused, ready to go. No expression, but they never do, so... And then that's the other fun part, when you're facing someone like any of these guys who don't really show any emotions or pain or whatnot. How do you even know when you're hurting them or if you're hurting them? That's the questions there. That's a tough one.
Those are some nice looking custom belts the Horror Connection has.
They are the new BA Tag Team titles, as they have held them the longest, so they have had them customized to their own well-being, as they have all of the, or any of the most violent former champions of the badass tag title holders on there, as the World's End gets introduced.
The Dominator, the Monster, the Eliminator, and their opponents, at a combined weight of 698 pounds, they are the hardcore icon, Big Bad Jason V, and Michael Myers, the faces of fear.
And there you go, and the Horror Connection gets their intros, as we all love the intros intact now. I know it's a rarity that we have our entrances and we have this part, but I figured that why not let them have at it, as this is their last opportunity while the Horror Connection has the tag titles. And then the other question is if World's End is not successful in this venture, I mean, if the World's End is not successful, who could beat the Horror Connection? Who would be next in line? It's true. It is a very dangerous team. As I know, Miss Page has to catch her flight back to England and get back to Mr. Dunn. And
unfortunately, there's an emergency at home that I need to attend to, because beating people up in the ring is one thing, but when it comes to domestic issues, he is helpless.
It's true. It's probably very true. And anywho, we're going to let Miss Page go back to England, like where she came from, and I will take you to the action going forward by thyself. So here we go. Miss Page, have a safe flight back to England and whatnot.
Thank you very much. It was an absolute pleasure helping you out with commentary on the show tonight.
It was always a pleasure to have you, Mrs. Dunn, and have a safe flight back. And tell Pete it's only a matter of time till I come for him too.
Yes, sir.
But I'm sure Mr. Dunn, being the competitor he is, will have no problem with such things. Hasta la vista. All right, folks, as I am now the only one left, Doomsday spearing Jason. You know, sometimes when it comes to these last chance type things, you kind of tend to pull out all stops and do better than you normally would. And Jason now is in a bad way here by Doomsday. Michael Myers isn't paying much attention. Oh no! I just got done telling you too that sometimes when you have that last chance kind of effect, you pull out all steps, it gives you a little extra oomph, and these are the things that happen right here. And there it is, folks. You see it. See, Michael was too busy taking out Bane, and Doomsday had the big Jason Voorhees down with the Doomsday Slam right there. And that is very interesting. Let's get the final word here.
Here are your winners and the new male all-star internet.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Ultraviolent tag team, the Dominator, and the Monster, the Eliminator.
And Bane and Doomsday have captured the titles yet again and climbed back to the top of the mountain. Okay, folks, more action coming your way, and I'm bringing it all by my lonesome going forward.